Oh, hey, Luce, look at all these offerings. Ah!
Oops, that was an accident.
No, you're the accident, you little... Hello and welcome all to yet again another wonderful, beautiful, amazing, spectacular, you get the point, amazing episode of The Owl House. And today, of course, we're going to be having the episode analysis for the episode Convention. Within this episode, the gang arrive at a witch convention, which is basically like the Earth's job convention, but of course, you know, it's witches and magic. And as we all should know by now, Ida obviously wasn't exactly interested in participating for more than a couple reasons. The first being that she simply didn't want to be in anything school related, and the second is that she's wanted in multiple areas in the land, and she would get seen by her own sister, who she wasn't exactly expecting until later on when it's revealed that Lilith, Ida's sister, is one of the Emperor's covens. But before I skip along too far, we gotta talk about the list of different covens and magic a witch could be a part of, to which Gus explains that there are hundreds of them. But coming from everyone's color coding throughout the school in episode 3, the main 9 covens are the ones to be the most familiarized with. Examples of them being the Construction Coven, Illusionist Coven, which is the one that Gus is discovered to be participating in, the Plant Coven, which is now Willow's, the Abomination Coven, which we all should be familiar with, and others yet to be presented to us. The yellow bottle could of course represent potion making, the purple eye could be fortune telling, and I'm sure that this is the Cooking Coven. The blue fist, however, just might have something to do with telekinesis like Yin from Yin Yang Yo, which by the way is totally a great show, go check it out. And lastly, we have this red image of what appears to be a harp, but I honestly doubt it. I mean, can anyone tell me what exactly this is? Because I really can't figure it out. Now, in speaking of the covens, it's time we dwell into the dark facts about this convention that I found interesting. If you've already seen the episode, you probably already know where I'm going with this, but within the tour, Ida gets Luce and the rest of the gang to realize something quite cryptic. Apparently, once you agree to become a part of one of the covens, it's mandatory that participants have their other abilities taken away from them. And a theory that I've whipped up is the fact that the Emperor and his covens are indeed magic wielders, but instead feeding off of the students' old powers. And this theory holds up pretty well considering the fact that the Emperor's covens are the ones able to possess multiple abilities at the same time. And what backs up this theory even further is the fact that Ida mentions in the previous episode proving that magic doesn't exactly come out of thin air, but it has to come from somewhere. Whether it be a simple life force from a piece of paper, or maybe even Luce's potential reveal of being the true half-witch, am I right? But the point being is that if the magic is no longer in the possession of its original users, where does it end up? It would also be surprising to learn that this is the true reasoning behind why Ida is wanted by the warden and his men so badly, don't you think? For all we know, perhaps this is why Ida is wanted for so much money, because just like what Ida says herself in this episode, she never truly joined a single coven, so all of her powers remain in her possession. So the reality check is that Ida technically is the wiser of them all, refusing to contribute to the crooked state of society. This was, by the way, a part of her rant in the episode, and honestly it fits in perfectly. If this theory checks out, then they really are as crooked as she claims. Continuing on with this episode, King is in the middle of his freebie spree, earning new materials from different clubs simply by going over to the covens but not actually joining.
So will you join the Baker's Coven?
Nope.
He didn't even join the Swag Coven, cause he knows he's already got it. But on a serious note, that's equivalent to creating a Netflix account using multiple emails, making it seem like you just might officially join, but you're just in it for the free trial. Not that I've done that before. Now, another thing about him is the fact that King may not be the king of anything, but could have just been screwing around this whole time.
Show me the picture.
What?
Show me the picture. Ha, I can draw better than that. You know, they once called me the king of artists.
Wait, I thought you were the king of demons. Are you just making this up now?
Doesn't matter. What's important is that my followers would leave me offerings in fear of me.
Yeah, I guess we should have seen that coming. Plus, I guess it would have made sense as to why in the last episode he struggled with knowing all of the demons in the world.
I'm one of the strongest demons on the Boiling Isles, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit that.
All around me are familiar faces.
Anyway, soon, Luce eventually bumps into Amity, who still has resentment towards Luce to the point where she bullies King, which sets Luce off and dares Amity to a witch duel that she could have gotten obliterated in if it wasn't for Ida helping her by rigging the stadium. But joke's on everyone, because apparently Amity cheated as well, which makes you think, was she ever truly a great abomination spellcaster or just a hack? I personally believe that it was just up until this point she cheated, since it sounds like she was honest when expressing the fact that she's been working her whole life to get where she is now. Plus, to be fair, I bet she never would have gone along with it if it wasn't for the fact that her very own mentor hadn't advised her to do so. I mean, wow, what a Cinnabon. Also, I just love how her sister is basically Ida's polar opposite, but yet makes the same mistake in cheating during the battle. But thank goodness that encounter happened with her sister, because just look at this smooth animation. I mean, was I the only one having literal Avatar The Last Airbender vibes while watching this? Okay, Disney, now this is how you save animation budget. I love how the not so significant moments within this episode uses sugar cube animation, while the epic fight consists of Sugar Cube? Wow, talking about hybrid animation. Now, at the end of the fight, Ida mentions how her curse is worsening and subtly expresses that it's killing her. So at least that's one piece of the lore solved. Her sister was aware of the curse from the beginning. So was she there? Do their parents know? Does she know who did it? Crap, there's still more questions. Like, for example, just which side is Ida's sister Lilith actually on? Towards the end, we have this scene.
Lilith, I see you let the owl lady get the best of your temper. Just remember what Emperor Bellos has promised you.
I will capture her, ma'am. You have my word.
Very good.
Your days are numbered, Idolin.
Now, that can mean all sorts of things. Perhaps Lilith is aware of the fact that Ida is wanted for petty crimes and illegal use of magic, or this entire school's a sham and she's a part of the equation, and like my theory from earlier suggests, they're all in on capturing Ida for the sake of sealing her abilities into the hands of the Emperor, whose name is Emperor Bellos, I believe. Now, before I completely end this video, I just gotta say, Luz in Spanish is actually translated into light in English. I totally forgot to mention that in my 4th episode analysis, and I just wanted to clear it up now. But with all of that being said, thank you again for participating in another The Next Big Thing video, and I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. But also, not only that, we finally made it up to 170,000 subscribers. Thank you all for years of support, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace!
Oh, you think that's all the mystery I got? Wait till you hear about my parents.
What? You've got parents? I need to know more.
You very much don't.